Morning, guys. We're going to continue on. We left out two parts of the last programming. We're going to make sure that we add those two. We're entitling these two parts, the historical part, and also the fraudulent part. We begin now. What you're seeing is even historic as a fact. The exact same events that you are witnessing have probably taken so many lives. That the fact that one has slipped through the cracks and lived through it shows skill, guild, and glide of life's agility, endurance, and astuteness that is lacking in most people. It's amazing that this person lived through this. Do you not know that everywhere this person goes or went, there were men following him, just like the men who you heard trying to verbally abuse him? There were men following him just like that everywhere he went. Can you now imagine Chandra Levy? Oh my gosh. If it weren't for journalism, the victims having imposed themselves into journalism, having embraced journalism, their lives would have been gone. I'm talking about gone to fraud. Yep, I said fraud and falsifying imagery. Images that would have overtaken the person's whole life. All of everyone who were following him. Don't you know all those millions of people following him could have made falsified statements on him, where he was and what he was doing and all of that stuff? They could have done it all together. The imagery transpositioning that you have seen, they could have staged and mimicked and mocked him in such a way to have made him look like the person who was carrying out the wrongdoings. Just last night, January the 31st, you saw a man, a blue shirt, blue pants, wearing a black hat, another black hat, had a set of clothing right there in his bag, changing as we went about the minutes. That man was chosen because of the shape of his face. That man linked to employees of the establishment where Terry Dwayne Ashford patronized. That man may have been a police officer. Given anyone with an imager, that man could have transposed himself just as he had planted himself with help from the inside, the employee of the establishment. He had planted himself to be re-imaged as the targeted person. Do you not understand the profoundness of what you see? Do you not understand that what you don't know now could hurt you? By not knowing the facets of journalism, those very stalkers were the ones that were supposed to have
Dwayne Ashford
disposed the body of the victim. They were and they are the very ones who were aiming to seize the life of the person whom you are hearing right now. It's profound what you are seeing. It's profound and even historic in what you are witnessing. The level and the intensity of fraud. The level and the intensity of fraud to be able to falsify a person's face, a person's body, as the person is right there. Through, mind you, strangers. strange people that doesn't even know that person. I'm reminding you of what you're seeing, of the profoundness of what you're seeing. I'm reminding you of the crimes that is associated with everything that you are seeing. I am reminding you of the criminals, of the people that you have witnessed carrying out this particular activity. We have the individuals. We see the individuals who are outright murderers, falsifiers, frauders, and imagers. What would you have to say after such thing? There's really not a lot you can say. Well, look, we're going to close out right. For In the Car Seat with That Guy, for the DaTGuY Ashford Talk Show, I am DaTGuY Ashford, bringing this to you on DaTGuY Radio, which could be broadcast on DaTGuY Television, all through WATL Talk Broadcast. I'm DaTGuY Ashford. Yep, I said fraud and